Hello everyone, it's time for day one of my week-long Saleabration Countdown. Who is excited for summer Saleabration? This has never happened before. Stampin' Up! Is keeping it interesting. I am so excited about having Saleabration in the summer because it gives us a chance to get a head start on our holiday crafting. So today we are all about one of the freebies that will be available to redeem with a $60 order starting a week from today here in Canada on August 3rd. Now, I can't open this brochure. I can't show you this item inside the catalog because we're not allowed to do that until the catalog goes live. But I do have the paper that we're going to be focusing on. So I'm going to show it to you up close and personal, and you'll be able to get a really good look at it. Then we're going to make a cute little project. I'm going to show you some of the other projects that I've been posting throughout the day on social media so you can get a better look at them. Okay, now let me just see who is here. Pull up my video on my iPad. Oh, that was a really unfortunate freeze. You know, sometimes when you open a video and it's like you're frozen in a really weird facial expression, that was that right now. Oh, I see Linda and Louise are here, and Wendy, thanks for joining me. I know it's a weird time, everybody, but I wanted to choose a time that I could be consistent with all week. So we're going to be live every day this week for the next 7 days at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. I know normally I do my lives at 5. But if I'm going to feed my family at all this week, I have to do it after supper because normally on Tuesdays we order takeout, but we can't order takeout all week. It gets expensive. So we're going to be live at 7 every day for the next 7 days, culminating with my live launch party next Tuesday to celebrate the kickoff of the new catalog and Saleabration. So lots of good things coming up in the next 7 days. Are you ready for me to stop talking? Let's look at the product and then we'll get to a project. Okay, let me flip the camera. Give me 1 sec. All right, slide this over a little, get my lamp out of the way. Get a bit more light on the situation. There we go. All right. So, as I mentioned, we are all about the adorable Penguin Playmates Designer Paper. Now, again, I can't show it to you in the catalog, but I can show you the back of the brochure, and it is featured actually on the cover of the Saleabration brochure. It coordinates with the Penguin Place bundle, which is from the mini catalog. I'll be featuring that later on in the fall, but I did want to showcase this adorable DSP to start my week. So, let's get a closer look at the DSP. It's 12 by 12. You get 2 of each of these sheets, all right? And one side of each sheet has adorable little critters that are so easy to fussy cut. I've actually fussy cut out all of the images in an entire pack of this paper already. I just sit in front of my TV and fussy cut while I'm watching Netflix in the evenings. It's a great way to keep your hands busy, and you end up with a whole bunch of these adorable little characters that you can make projects with. So there's the first sheet. Here's another one. I love this little fox. He's so handsome. And another one. These are so cute. I think this is my favorite because I love this bear. I posted a project earlier with this bear. I'll show you in a few minutes. And another. And finally, this one, they're building snowmen. Now, I should mention, this little guy, you don't even have to fussy cut. This little penguin actually coordinates with the Penguin Builder Punch, which makes it that much easier, right? You don't have to fussy cut it, you just punch it out. Now, on the back side of these papers are fantastic patterns. I love the color palette, and I love all of these patterns. So we have this one, it's just polka dots. It could be snow, right? Here is actual snowflakes in fresh Freesia. There's an awesome stripe. So color scheme in this one is Just Jade, Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, and Soft Seafoam. Okay. Diagonal stripe in Misty Moonlight, Just Jade Christmas, Soft Seafoam Christmas trees, and then a Just Jade stripe. So such adorable paper, so many possibilities. Even if you don't like the critters, the patterns on the back are fantastic. So as I mentioned, that is available as a freebie with a $60 order starting August 3rd during Saleabration. Okay, so I thought I would show you how to make a really cute little project tonight. So as I mentioned, these little guys are super easy to cut out. Even if you're not really a fan of fussy cutting, they're not hard. So they're easy to cut out, and I thought I already had this sort of vision. As soon as I saw that paper, I thought about making a cute card like this. So I'm going to show you how we did it. So I'm going to pull out all my little bits here. I've done all the fussy cutting ahead of time. I mentioned that I just kind of park in front of the TV and just cut away. So there's that cute little polar bear and our little curious fox. And then I have half a penguin. So he was cut from the edge of the DSP, but he's perfect because he's just going to peek out the window. I don't even need a whole penguin. So don't want to waste any of those cute little critters. So to start, my background panel is just a piece of the DSP. It's that awesome polka dot pattern. It's 4 by 5¼ inches. Okay. And then I have a piece of fresh Freesia cardstock that is cut to 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so it's a little bit smaller than I normally would create my front layer, but I wanted to see a little border of that polka dot peeking out behind it. Okay, now this piece has been die cut using the Picture This dies. Okay, this is the first time I've used these dies, and they are awesome. They cut all of these circles at once. So you get a whole bunch of little stitch circles in one pass, plus you get this awesome frame that you can do all kinds of cool things with. So I actually cut a few of these. I cut some out of white, and we're going to use the little white circles to stamp our sentiments. This one I cut from Fresh Freesia, and then I embossed it using the macrame embossing folder. And don't you love that sort of woolly kind of sweater-like texture it gives? I just thought it was perfect for a wintry, cozy card. All right, so we are going to start by adhering our little critters inside the windows of the 3 largest circles in our front panel here. So to do that, I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue and just add a little bit just along the bottom edge of my half penguin here. And I want him to be kind of like he's peeking out of the window. So I actually had his little wing kind of hanging out the side there. Hi Jill, hi Julie, hi Diane, hi Laura. Oh, it's hot in Ohio, is it, Jill? I think that heat is headed our way. We had lots of rain today. Not like we really needed it. We've had so much rain this summer. All right, so my little polar bear, he's going to pop out of this window. And obviously I'm going to have to trim some of him off. So I'm going to trim him just a little bit below the scarf so that we don't have his legs hanging out, although that might be cute. Different project. We can have his legs hanging out the bottom. So he's going to kind of poke his little paws and his head out there. So again, I'm going to add just a little bit of glue along the bottom edge. So this card is perfect for those edges of your DSP where you have partial images, right? So you don't even have to waste anything. You can cut out all of those images and use them on a cute project like this. Okay, and then our little fox is going to be peeking out again from behind. So we're going to, I'm going to trim off a little bit of the tail. So we'll trim a little bit of that off, and then we're actually going to glue the tail to our frame. So just a little bit and a little bit along his rump there. And we'll have him peeking out the window. Just like that. So cute. All right, so then this whole thing is going to get glued to our background panel. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip this over. I'm gonna use a little liquid glue just because it's easy to maneuver around the die cut holes here. So we'll put a little bit of glue on our characters and a little bit along the edges. And we're gonna pop that on, and that's gonna secure our little critters in place. So we're just going to center that. We'll have about 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. Center that on our background panel. Now you'll notice, I'm not sure how well it shows because it's fairly light, but this border is a little bit wider than this one. This macrame folder causes the paper to shrink up a little bit because it etches such a deep image. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. Your borders will be a little bit unequal. So if you want an equal border, you can cut your cardstock just a teeny bit longer than you actually want it, and you will end up with equal borders. Okay, so there's our card front. We're going to adhere that to a fresh Freesia card base. Hi, Deb. Glad you could join us. Hi, Lindy. So this is cut to 4 1/4 by 11 inches. It's scored in the middle at 5 1/2. So we'll fold that in half along our score line. And then we're going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back of our DSP. I love this pattern too. I was really torn about which side to use, but I figured you wouldn't see much of the little scene with my characters there. So I decided to use the polka dots instead. It's hard when you love both sides of a piece of DSP, right? It's hard to decide which one to use. All right, so there is our card front. Cute just as it is, right? But I wanted to add a fun sentiment. So as I mentioned, I cut several of these card fronts from white cardstock as well. So I had 3 white labels. So I'm using a stamp from the Penguin Place, the one that coordinates with this paper. I've already forgotten. What's it called? Yes, Penguin Place. It says, be cool, be chill, be merry. And because it had 3 phrases, I thought it was perfect to stamp on my 3 little circles to add to my card. So we are going to use a Stampin' Right marker. We're going to ink each section. So I'm going to start with be cool. So I'm just using the brush tip of my marker to ink my stamp. And I'm just going to center be cool on my little circle. So there's one. And we'll just stamp that off. And then we're going to do be chill. Be cool and be chill. It's perfect for penguins and polar bears, isn't it? The sentiments in that stamp set are really, really cute. So we'll stamp be chill. And again, we'll stamp that off. Make sure it's mostly clean. And then we'll do our be merry on our 3rd circle. And they just fit. It's like Stampin' Up! Planned this. Maybe they did. I don't know. I think they're brilliant if they did. All right. So Be Merry's going to go down here. Be Chill's going to go up here. And Be Cool's going to go up here. Now, we could glue them flat, but you know me. I am a dimensionals kind of gal, and I just realized I did not replenish my dimensional supply after my event on Saturday. So we're going to use minis because that's all I got. I used up every last bit of my dimensionals, including the frame, during my Christmas in July event on Saturday. So I need to replenish my little basket of adhesives here. So we got Be Cool. Is Be Chill going to be stuck in there? It looks like it is. Come on. There we go. We'll pop this guy on. You could totally use a single large dimensional. That's what I would normally use had I any large dimensionals at hand. And then Be Merry is going to go at the bottom. So we'll pop that one on there. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Oh, so adorable. Now we're actually going to do the inside. Normally I don't decorate the inside of my cards in my videos because I'm doing 3, right? But we're only doing 1 tonight. So I thought I would show you how to do the inside. So a couple of little tips. First of all, when you cut a card front, so a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece from a 12 by 12 sheet of DSP, you cut your DSP into 4-inch sections, right? So from each 4-inch section, you can get 2 5 1/4 inch sections. And you're left with an 1.5 inch, 4 by 1.5 inch piece. Okay. So what I do then is cut that piece in half. So then I have a 4 by 3/4 inch piece to add to the inside of my card. Okay. So it's a great way to use up those little scraps of DSP and not waste anything and decorate your card. It's a win-win-win. All right. So on the inside, we're going to stamp Season's Greetings. Just in black ink. And then we're going to add our little strip of DSP. Hi Bonnie, how are you? Hi Peggy. Thanks for joining me. I know this new time is going to mess everybody up. It's just for the next week. Because I'm going live daily, and because normally on Tuesdays when I do my lives at 5, we order in. I don't have time to cook dinner, right? If I go live at 5 every day. And my family can't not eat or can't eat takeout for an entire week. So we're switching to after dinner. So I actually have time to cook and eat dinner prior to my lives, which is a good thing because my stomach won't be grumbling. Okay, so this is another little guy, again, that I cut from the edge of the DSP. So he was just a half penguin, but there he is, peeking up out of the bottom of my card. Isn't that fun? So cute. So we're gonna add a little bit of glue, and we're gonna pop this inside our card. And I have now not one, but two cute little Arctic critter Christmas cards. I think I'll send these to my niece and nephew, who are going to be spending their first Christmas in Michigan this Christmas. All right, so there is a cute little project. All right, now let me show you the other projects that I posted earlier today. This is one that I posted first thing this morning. Love these little guys. The snowflakes were actually cut using the So Many Snowflakes die. So they are in the annual catalog. And then I embossed my little snowdrift here as well using the wintry embossing folders, which are also from the annual. Now I should mention this gorgeous new ribbon. This is in the new mini, and oh my goodness, it is going to be my most used ribbon. It's so fantastic. It's just like our black glittered organdy ribbon, but it's white. So you can color it any color, and it's just so pretty and sparkly. I love it. Here's another one. Again, I couldn't resist using more of that ribbon. And I love this sentiment with these little guys. Friends like you make this season special. So that's coming from a new stamp set that's coming in the mini as well. Use lots of the DSP. This DSP, you don't, of course you want the stamp set bundle that coordinates with it, but you don't even need it because you've got these adorable little critters that you can cut out and just mix and match your sentiments and make the cutest, cutest cards. And then finally, this guy I posted at 5 so that you didn't think that I had forgotten you. Here's my adorable little polar bear again. I think he's my favorite. I love the penguin, but I just love him. I think he's just the cutest little chubby polar bear. So again, there's some more of that awesome ribbon and some new embellishments. These are pearlescent. I'm not sure. Are they pearlescent? I can't remember the word. Somebody can help me. They're like shimmery and shiny and pearlescent, I think is the word. But so cute. And they are pre-cut. So you get 24 snowflakes in a pack, and they are awesome. So no die cutting required. Great way to add a die cut look without actually needing a die cutting machine. So there you go. There are 4 cute projects using the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. All right, everybody, that's it for me tonight. Make sure you join me again tomorrow at 7 for my next installment of my countdown to Saleabration. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be live every day for 7 days starting tonight and culminating next Tuesday with my live launch party. All right. Okay, everybody, thanks for swinging by tonight, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place for day 2 of Saleabration Countdown. Bye for now.